Hi, Gemini. Welcome to my channel, and welcome back to, of course. Hey, what up, Laura Ann? Mod Squad in the house. How are you doing? How's your weekend? Angel, aw, you're a doll. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Everybody, do what Angel does. Support the channel. We're here to help everybody heal and just be happy, bring some joy into everybody's lives. That's what we do. All right. Hang on, guys. I gotta go grab Instagram. I won't forget about Instagram. I'll be right back. Okay, grab the Instagram. Check out my emails. If you have emailed me about the personals, I'm gonna work on it this afternoon. So thank you so much for your patience. There's a lot of Saggies here with their patience going on. Odd thing is, Saggies are actually the opposite of patience. They actually don't have any patience. But anyhow, I digress. Hi, Instagram. I don't know. We were just talking about Sag for a second there. Maybe they tried to take over the reading. Oh no, because it actually was a little bit of a difficulty for you, Gemini, when I was trying to get like a title, and the title card came to me, including I think Temperance was one of them. But then on top of it, I'm like, I need a title for Gemini. What do we got for Gemini? And I just was like, I don't know. I don't know either. I'm like, oh, we're not talking. Okay, we'll find out. So hopefully I'm kind of on point with it, because for some reason you two were like inseparable. So that's what I came up with for it. Hi, Miss Gemini. Welcome. Scorpio Queen. How you doing, doll? What are you guys up to? All right. Thank you very much for being here, Gemini. I appreciate you for being a part of this. We're going to take a look at the energies for you for the beginning to the middle of May of 2024, or whenever you clicked on this reading and decided to hang out with me for a little bit. Oh, my pleasure, Candace. Thank you for being a part of this. Back at you, too. Stay blessed. Blessings for everybody. All right. Hi, Angels of Light. Thank you guys for coming. We got some interesting stuff going on for your sign, Gemini. I actually am doing a little extra looking into the Gemini sign and the energies that are in your planets, your movements, and everything right now. You guys have a very interesting, surprising amount of like good luck coming your way as we approach your birthday season, like more than I've seen out of the other 11 signs. So I'm definitely really like, it's enough to make me get rid of the chair and go like stand up like a weather person, because there's a lot of stuff going on. So I'm really interested in Gemini right now. There's a lot in your mind. So we're going to take a peek. All right. The new moon in Taurus is an energizing point, and then Jupiter entering your sign later this month is like, I mean, think about it. It's Jupiter. It's the planet of luck. Could be why Sag tried to show up, because it's their dominant rock. But that's the thing that like if I'm talking to the Gemini that walks into a casino, pops a quarter in a slot machine, and literally pulls it just like triple sevens, it's something like that that's coming your way. So we got to see what's going on, because Mercury retrograde was kind of rough on you guys. And I happen to adore my Geminis. So we're going to see what's going on for you and the one on your mind. Appreciate you for being here, of course. Return the love for me. Love the like down here. Share the channel and everything. Get us out there in the algorithm so we can grow. And we can be we just heal everybody. It's the thing we do. It's a genre. Make it grounded. I got room for it for all of us. And also subscribe, set the bell to all notifications. I go live every Tuesday nights at 7:30 for a pick a card, and every Thursday nights at 7:30 for the all signs. And the most recent is available right over on the home page on the channel. I got it posted there, because you've still got like 5 days left to enter to win the May giveaway contest going on. There's 3 chances to win these goodie bags from Downtown Tarot in Rochester. So all you got to do is go to that most recent all signs. You got to subscribe to the channel, and then you got to share the channel with like one friend, coworker, or that one person that you talk tarot with that doesn't judge you for it. Okay. The one that you're like, dude, check this one out. That's it. Then down in the comment section over there, you don't even got a hashtag no more. We are throwing even the rules out the window. Just leave a comment. If you have commented on the most recent all signs from last week and you are a subscriber of my channel, you're entered. Okay. Everybody's name gets pulled into an electronic lottery, and we'll pull some winners this coming Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. All right. Hi, honey bunny. How you doing? Thanks for being here. So there's still a lot of planets in your sign, even though we're waiting for some more planets to come out of Taurus and come into your sign. Right now, especially the one I'm focused on is Minerva. It's a little planet that's out there off in the distance, so it doesn't do too much, but it's enough to, with Jupiter coming into your sign, it's actually letting you stop being the pure mediator. You go from being the healer to being healee, okay? So it's actually a little bit of some eyes going to focus on you. So that's actually got me pretty interested. All right, so also, did I mention that all the appearances are on the community page? All my upcoming public appearances, they're posted there too. The most recent base covers are posted. We did the Beatles and Chuck Berry. Then there's others from the amazing songwriters of this generation and lifetime, like John Lennon, Caitlin Petty, and more. So definitely worth a look-see, okay? Just hang out, check it all out. You're indefinitely protected when you're here with me, okay? I'm the Crystals, and I am your ride or die for life. I got you indefinitely protected when you're with me. My dominant program is preservation of human life. I think that's why I showed up in this lifetime. But I I could have picked a better vessel, but I was told this one was only driven by a little old lady at church on Sundays. I don't know. But anyways, we'll go with it. I'm here now. We'll deal with it. All right. So we're going to do a 9-card spread on the table with a 10th card outcome at the bottom. We're going to use my deck, the Grand Theft Auto deck, for the base cards, doing the heavy lifting, and then grab the Titanic Tarot, like trying to shove a mattress up against the side of the hull that night, and throw a boatload of clarifiers at it. All right. So let's do it to it. Hi, Pisces girl. Huh. Everybody Pisces girls here. And I figured out we banter pretty good. So actually, I like you, Pisces girl. You're cool. All right, let's go for it. So definitely with Sagittarius and Pisces making appearances, maybe that's some energy that you're dealing with or placements in your chart, okay? The mutable energy be strong because you are a mutable sign. You, Sag, Pisces, and Virgo. So that's their ability to adapt and go with the flow. Might be one of the reasons I like Gemini so much. But let's find out, all right? Let's do it to it. I think I covered the introduction. You know what to do. Just go be a Gemini. Page of Swords, Snoop, all over the channel. You'll find all the fun stuff. Follow me on TikTok and Instagram too. All right, let's go for it. Here we go. Gemini, what do we have for you in the one on your mind? What is going on? The thoughts, the feelings, the emotions, everything. I'm allowed to pick on Geminis. I'm a Gemini, Mars, and Mercury. So I get you. Nobody else gets this, but I get you. All right. 2 shuffles. You ready? Let's do it, Gemini. We're ready. Let's go. 1 and 2. Probably why I talk so much. Let's love this deck for the pretty fly Geminis, because all the other signs say you're pretty fly for a Gemini. I kind of butchered that one up, but you know, it's you know what that one was. The outcome at the bottom of the deck's the 2 of Swords. Like, trusting in your faith and your process, Libra energy, not letting go of what you hold near and dear to you, and having that blind faith to progress on your divine path in your course without letting everybody change your mind, sway your decisions, like the opposite of monarch programming, where you stay true to your course. One of the best things about you. Maybe you were part of like the monarch programming system, because I just heard, leave Brittany alone. Okay. But you're overcoming it with the Fool card to the Devil on the 4 of Wands. This came out for Taurus too, about a wish and part of the journey, your twin flame journey that you're on in this lifetime, to find that one that shares your passions, gets you, understands you, and just makes you feel safe. Makes you want to curl up under an Afghan underneath, like, and watch a movie. You know what I mean? All right. This shows that you've overcome a lot of these things. Maybe you've dealt with a lot of past people that were even obsessed, or you overcame some addictions and made it through and you've healed. And it's time for you to be the healee for a second. That Fool card shows something new, fun, and a little younger, a little more innocent. Especially if you've been noticing feathers on your path lately, like more than the usual, or you find them in the most unusual places, like under a bed or under a car seat. And you're like, this car has been locked up all day while I was at work, or the bedroom window's not open. How did this feather get here? That's letting you know this is really close and it's coming in the energies. Okay. All right. So let's go for it. Let's see what's up, because you're being rewarded for what you've stood your course on without letting people wander. Okay. Libra energy. Let's go. What's your present energy? Knight of Pentacles. It has taken a while. Hi, Sarah. Thanks for coming. Oh, I love Ireland. I've always wanted to go and see the castles. It's on my bucket list to get to Ireland. I want to see the Titanic, where it was Belfast and everything, but I also want to see like the little pubs and the hillsides and the countrysides. The castles in Ireland are beautiful. All right. Knight of Pentacles. This is how long I'm waiting to get to Ireland, but we're manifesting it for me. It's coming. I would really want to come to Ireland. But the Knight of Pentacles shows something that's taken you a long time, because you've been through a lot. Okay, to manifest and make this like perfect dinner. The Swedish chef and the Muppet baby shows up. Muppets, 601 at that point. But you're tired of it because you felt like you've had to live in the shadows of like everybody else's wings for so long, right? The Knight of Pentacles, however, in my decks is the one that is the U.S. Postal Service. Neither rain nor sleet nor snow. It actually gets the Ace of Pentacles, which is in the shadows up here, to its appointed destination. And granted, your person could have used express mail and got it there a little sooner. Even priority mail counts, but I digress. You've been through an awful lot of living in these shadows like that Knight of Pentacles is, and you're wanting to come out of it. You felt like it's taken long enough. Everybody else is taking their time of, oh, don't wait, don't do anything this week. Just stay put, don't sit, don't do. You're like, time to go, time to go. Follow me, y'all. I got you. Okay, I just heard a Gemini say that. Follow me, y'all. I got you. All right, so that's some Taurus energy. I know when I get to the Knights as a reader, I pull other ones. Oh, I would love that, Sarah. I'm down. I'm there. To me, 2 of my dream places on bucket list are like the castles of Ireland And like, I want to find this little, I want that little Western ghost town in the middle of nowhere that has like 2 buildings left that like nobody, I want that. That's on my list. And then just go explore. Maybe I'm talking to a Gemini that likes exploring, like older buildings or ghost towns, and like maybe even tapping in a little bit to the supernatural and the esoteric side, or like just like kind of getting into that side of energies. Almost like you're doing stuff to pass the time. You're not letting people stop you. You don't let people bum you out or slow you down. You will find something to do to keep people motivated and going forward. It's one of your best traits. All right, what's your present energy? Your immediate influence going on around you? The 5 of Pentacles. Taurus energy on this as well. This here is been making the rounds all day too. So there's a lot of people at the moment of reflecting back and getting kind of tired of Casper the Silent Ghost showing up. Okay. I just saw angel number 222 popped out. I mean, granted, Eastern time zone, it's 222. But when I look at a clock on the computer or something, a time speaks to me. Maybe you do the same thing. Like you have this habit, maybe of any time of the day that you look at the clock, you check to see what the angel number is to go with that because it leads you into that direction. Okay. But the 5 of Pentacles here shows that you've overcome a lot of that. You're kind of done with Casper the Silent Ghost. The ones that leave you on red, or they read your message and don't reply. And especially if you look and you see their social media has been active, you're like, you know what? I deserve better than that. I'm Gemini. Are you kidding me? Really? Type of a thing shows up in this here. But out of all that, you're getting to the point that you're almost ready to step into the spotlight with this here, okay? Like I was mentioning, becoming the elite. See how this is like somebody at the doctor's office? Maybe you've recently like been waiting for test results from a doctor, or you are actually in the medical field or something. And this is like having to deal with that doorknob question that doctors get, where you've gotten everything checked off, everything's good. And then just as the doctor goes for the doorknob, really? That's what happens. You're like, oh, by the way, I've got this huge thing on my back. Can you look at that? And the doctor's like, okay, hold on. Really? Let's see. Whoa. You are a busy bee, Gemini. Wasn't just one card that dropped. You got 4. Oh my goodness. 4 cards. That's a powerful energy. The 5 of Wands. No way. It's the Ace of Pentacles. I just felt that right down my back. Or if there's a Gemini, it's got my voodoo doll. Massage the lower back for me, please. But the Ace of Pentacles. Maybe your person, the one on your mind, paid for express mail. The Ace of Pentacles is coming in because this here on the Tower card of the 10 of Wands shows how burnt out you are from the Tower moments, like that keep showing up, like Bill Murray in Groundhog's Day. Don't drive angry. You know, see, you're burnt out on what you've been put through. Maybe like you've been through a lot of this where you've had to do the heavy lift and you've had to work on the dreams alone with the 5 of Wands. Like a sports team is only as good and if the offense, there's no offense in baseball, archer. I don't know sports that well. Okay. Anyhow, infield or outfield, who's on first? I know the who's on first gag, so we can go with that. But you've overcome a lot of these, even if you've had to do it on your own, where you've had to do your own work, your own healing to overcome these Tower moments on your own. But you're overcoming the feeling of being tired out, worn out, and burnt out. And you're getting ready to be put up on a pedestal for a minute. You're going to wind up a spotlight performer going into your solar return in your birthday season, especially the Jupiter energy. Strong Scorpio on this as well, because a little brief study of hydrodynamic forces shows that these are actually rising up out of the water. And originally Rider-Waite depicted the Fool taking that leap from the burning tower, you know, when the house is ready to burning down the house, and to go forward to reestablish, rebuild, and set that solid foundation into motion. All right. And when it's coupled up to the 2 of Swords, that's that ability to stay your course, to ride straight through the uprights. Okay. The goalposts. Yeah, I'm that good. And to get it to your destination. The Ace of Pentacles is actually right in the elements. I told you this was going to be a good month going forward for you. And I'm seeing a lot of it where you've come forward out of the cold, because you can even take the 5 of Pentacles and add that Ace of Pentacles to it to get you that 6 of Pentacles, where you have the coming together and the meeting of the minds. Maybe I'm talking to a Gemini that's really getting into numerology as well. Okay, let's see what's going on their side of the fence. Here we go. Their present energy, as the cards continue to kind of like pop off the deck, is the Hangman, Pisces. Hi, Layla. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. Oh, California's totally on my list too. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. All right, the one on your mind, they're kind of quiet. They're staying to themselves. They're keeping a little like closed off, a little guarded, and trying to work on some things here. So this I'm actually pulling is somebody in like a different energy. I'm not seeing a bad energy out of this. I'm seeing somebody that keeps to themselves a little bit. It's kind of like they've been through some stuff of their own. Pisces energy, very similar to your 5 of Pentacles. But it's like they've been through, they've like multiplied out the sorrows of the past because stuff keeps happening to them on their own. This might actually be somebody new. It's the one on your mind, but for some reason I'm being told this is somebody new. Like if it's a past person, they've actually taken some time because you put them in check, very strong Pisces energy, to reflect back on what they did to you. And I mean, if you want somebody to come back, you don't want to come back the same way they were when you left. You want them to come back like leveled up and good to go. It's like, I don't need you back in your sleep pants doing nothing on the couch. Come on in and let's do something. But if it is somebody totally new, like because you completely cut everybody out type thing, you got somebody totally on your mind. You're also kind of on theirs, and they've been through a lot of the similar stuff to you. All right, just trying to do what they can to keep their head above water. All right, so let's see what's happening in the immediate influence. We're going to get more into this to find out like who it really is. Nine of Wands. Immediate influence is, again, more closed off and quiet and guarded. This is Sagittarius energy, and I see it as like Wilson from Home Improvement, where they're completely behind the fence, but you can see their eyes just above the fence, right? So they're hurt from the stuff they've gone through, bit of the traditional Rider-Waite wounded warrior, but enough that they're willing to entertain the idea. And this is also a card of Archangel Michael. So this is somebody that actually has maybe been there with you through some of your cries when you've been in some of those worst places. Or it's somebody that at one point you could tell them anything and everything, and you didn't fear it. This was the one that you let them know when somebody was treating you wrong, or when you had this plan or idea. Strong Sagittarius energy, and it's felt like they've been gone for a while. Pisces, Sagittarius strong on this. Okay, let's keep going. Now let's take your 6 cards and add their 2 cards to it. You're definitely dominating in the energies, but see what a potential influence is going forward. Okay, the 6 of Cups, Scorpio energy. A deeper connection. There could be a little bit of difference in this one too, which might be something that have you guys a little nervous. Like maybe there's an age difference, a big age difference or something. And I mean, unless you guys were born on the same date and time, there's probably an age difference. But this also could be like a difference in like a religious mindset or maturity levels, or even something as simple as like height or race or something. Maybe I'm talking to a really short little Gemini, and like you're talking with a really big person that's on your mind, and you're like, yeah, I gotta wear heels just to get up to give him a kiss or something. But you've thought about it. You've thought about the kiss. All right. So this is interesting. You guys have done this before too. There's a little bit of like a deeper connection where you guys have gone back into the soul. I know most Scorpio energies off of this is always just deep soulmate connection. They miss you, you miss them. I actually pull this as true Scorpio energy. The Scorpios in my life I love, and they are the ones that will go deep into that reflection, like do the work to hear like the childhood issues, the stuff that's been generational curses. Maybe you're a Gemini that kind of actually gets into genealogy, or you guys both are, or you've traced a little bit of your family roots, or you've done one of them accounts online to find out where you came from, and you found out your family came over on those potato boats from Ireland, right? But something like that, I've done it. I found out I got some connections with the Bushes, the Fords, and the Osmonds. That's an interesting trio, right? But they're there. So maybe you've done a lot of research into your past. Well, they have too. So you guys have actually done the work to come in and heal on this. Even if it is a past person, they actually listened to what you said to them during that. I do see a fight coming out, so we're going to pull more on that. But something that's led them to come in correct this time for you, because they understand what you deserve, because they're woke to this little bit of a soulmate tie between the two of you guys. All right, let's find out. Going forward, what's the incoming energy? It's the Hermit. Virgo energy on this one here. This is taking that time to think before you react and do a lot of internal reflections. You guys have done a lot of heavy healing, especially if you're dealing with a Virgo, because they're that internal, they do the reflections. They look back, they want better. It's a healthier energy where you can get mentally tired just as easy as physically tired, especially if you're doing with a lot of it, right? This here is that internal reflection to overcome any addictions or problems that have gone through the past, to actually keep going forward on this one here. It's making those changes that bring you guys closer together, because you both have taken the time to own up to what you've been through in the past, even what you've put each other through if it's a past life or past energy, and to go forward from it here. All right. This is somebody who actually did the work to change. I just heard Hoobastank the Reason. I think that came out for Sagittarius or Aquarius last week too, but it's here for you. Could be dealing with Sag and Aquarius or Virgo. All right, going forward though, what are the environmental factors leading this in direction? Page of Pentacles. An incoming message too that goes that way. The pages carry messages, but this is that message that learns together, where you guys actually do grow and you come together to strengthen the connection and to learn more from the connection with it. All right, you see, maybe you or them are a teacher, and that's maybe like they've got deeper knowledge that you like listening to, all right? Or you're always on in that energy, especially if art speaks to you, if you're into painting, or you like making things that you sell online. Like if you've got an Etsy store or an eBay store, something like that, all right, where you can like, I still see like somebody knitting or crocheting or painting and stuff that lets you manifest. And crap, it's a loud muscle car. That's confirmation. I'm a Motor City baby, Henry Ford in my DNA. That's a Motor City connection right there. Cool. That's confirmation that this is somebody like you guys get to learn together and work together on this, okay? The stuff that happens, you know, in the classroom versus the stuff that happens out of it, where you can grow and nurture a connection. What's the inner emotions? Two of Cups. And it's happening in divine timing and now relatively close. Normally I don't even pull time frames, but the next like 2 weeks might actually be a very big significant change as we approach the 19th. The energy's going towards the full moon and something that goes in that direction, right? Two of Cups is a divine meetup or timing where you guys have some coffee or you meet up for a drink or two and you wind up in that same place at the same time where you guys just get each other in that loyalty and that connection. They're both online in this picture, you know, and what starts with a simple hello goes a little further into it, okay? So let's definitely find out. And again, remember how I mentioned the 222 showing up? I got a repeating 2 already right out of this, the 2 of Cups to the 2 of Swords. All right, that leads towards this. You or them could be born on the 22nd, also the 1st. I'm seeing the 15th, the 25th comes out. We got repeating 5s too on this, as well as the 9th through the 6th. Repeating 9s as well too. So you got some repeating numbers that are cycling and syncing up on this too. All right, also the 12th and the 23rd come out. All right, let's go for it. Give me everything you got, please and thank you. On the Knight of Pentacles, to the 5 of Pentacles, to this whole big... Look at it. This is like a Gemini getting flowers for their birthday. They might be going to surprise you with flowers. You guys haven't talked in a while. They might be sitting there going, the perfect way to break the ice is something for Gemini's birthday. Or like they like leaving you little surprise flowers places. Like you get a rose left on your car hood. Or a rose left like on your desk or in the kitchen type of a thing. All right. Something about flowers resonates though. All right, let's go. Here we go. Queen of Swords. That's your energy. Dave Coulier shows up. Cut it out. Come at me, bro. With this one, you know what you want. You're the Queen of Swords, and maybe you are actually writing or working from this. This here is Countess of Roths. This is the one that actually kind of tried to throw Jay Bruce Ismay under the bus at the inquiries, but she spoke her truth because she overheard Ismay talking to Captain Smith about pushing the ship faster to try to get into port earlier. See, and it's on the Knight of Pentacles, where you know exactly what you want. Hey, Voyager 2, thanks for coming. How you doing? You know what you want, and you spoke your truth, especially if you're into manifestations, moon energies, or even a little bit of the magic, okay? Where you know your words cast spells and create this, okay? Especially if you're a teacher, and you might be better at English than, like, I stink at the English, but I'm great at math, okay? Your words, you know, matter. With the Empress to the Lovers, whoa, you are in your energy. 4 of Swords, Page of Cups on the Death card. You got a fresh start. Okay, I'm pulling a new energy off of this. So if it is a past person coming back with this Scorpio energy showing up, it's going to be that one of like, you are nothing like the last time we talked. Why? How did you get so good? Oh my goodness, this is what I've tried to ask for forever. Or it could just straight up be a new person that's been through a lot. This reset here, this is Scorpio energy, especially that full moon in Scorpio might have like affected something a little bit. Because now it's not, the death card isn't that traditional what everybody else goes to. Oh, death and rebirth. You don't actually work that way. 4 out of 5 doctors will agree that death is the one thing that's not curable. It's not treatable. There ain't no coming back from that one. The 5th doctor's a Pisces, so it's what we didn't even listen. But that's for you, Pisces girl. But with the Page of Cups showing up on this one here, there's some love coming in. There's someone in your energy that makes you feel a little nicer, a little bubblier, and it's a choice that you've been making to go down this road. There could even be a little bit of children involved, or even just you or them make children feel happier, feel better. Something gets going. Hey, Elena. There's something that you're magically manifesting. You're holding all the cards here with the Lovers card showing up to the Empress. That, I'm trying to remember who that is. I'm going to look it up and see who the Empress card's depicted as in this tarot deck. I definitely do want to know. Because she's on the A deck. She's in an A deck suite, so she's big time. That's high class. That's first class. And look, this Empress, look at all the flowers she's got. I mentioned the roses and the flowers in the beginning there. It's something that's happening as you go into your direction because you've been through so much. You've got someone that came into your life for a reason with the Lovers to the Empress, and you're receiving this, okay? It's kind of like they came into your life so that you might even already see him as a little bit more of a blessing, where like in the past, nobody has really been there for you. It's always been about what's up for them and what you can do for them. Like I mentioned, you've always been the healer, especially if you're like a teacher in the medical field. And this one here shows up a little bit of that like reward that comes in on your side of the fence. This might even be somebody that's that first one that you're starting to be curious about it because they showed up in your life to like help you on your direction, right? According to House, it's never that. It's never that, Pisces girl. So you've got this Four of Swords. Oh, you have thought about him, reflected on him. That was a Dr. House joke. Anybody with that disease, I do not mean. See Pisces girl for the legal disclaimers. Four of Swords. Like maybe you've even got that one that you see him as a little bit of a blessing, or you've thought about him a little bit. Okay, cross watchers, I'm going to throw you a bone here for Gemini. They have thought about you. They've thought about you like at least once. They might have doodled your name with theirs on a notebook or a piece of paper just to see what it looks like. And there has been at least just one dream with you in it. But don't go there, cross watcher, because it wasn't that kind of a dream. It was the one where they woke up and was like, why did I just have a dream about that person? But it's that spark that starts something going on this here too. So they do see you as a bit of a blessing with the Page of Cups. All right. You've helped this person and they've helped you through a lot of stuff here. Okay. And maybe it actually is that one like that where everybody else would always try to Four of Swords, dull your shine. This person shows up in a little bit of a different energy with the Death card, right? To the Page of Cups, where there's a little bit of love and a leveling up because you guys have both down through like a similar road or similar energy on this one, okay? Could be dealing with a Cancer or a Scorpio. Aries and Libra are here. You got some strong Libra and Cancer energy. Your old energy too, if you're dealing with another Gemini. Then you've also got Capricorn, Sagittarius, and Leo showing up. Or you could have some placements in those energies. I think I came out in Aries too that I was talking to an Aries moon. You might be a Gemini moon. King of Swords, Aquarius energy shows up. Whoa. Okay, so you've already got your masculine and feminine energies on lockdown. Huh, you got it all going on. You're king to the Queen of Swords, and you actually do see them as somebody that you could go the distance with, like a divine counterpart of like, well, this might work out or something here, okay? They're kind of like your cheerleader, all right? Or whatever it is you take an interest in, that's what's caught your interest because they don't judge you. And everybody else is like, oh, Gemini, what do you, no, you can't do that. Like, I'm thinking of like when John Lennon's Aunt Mimi was like, well, the guitar's cute, John, but you'll never make a living out of it. John's like, you want to bet? You're right. Maybe you're into music. You or them play a guitar, or you got that artistic streak in you and you never thought, like, nobody's ever encouraged you. Or this is that one person that shows up that's like, hey, I play music too. I write songs too. I've painted too. Instead of being like, oh, those are cute. Did you get the watercolors from Toys R Us? This is somebody that shows up and they're like, you should see my yarn collection. I knit too. I paint too. You know, that sort of a thing. And it's that thing that sparks your interest because your passes you put up with a lot on that Four of Swords that keeps coming into it, okay? Because, give me a little more on that. Because you're in your energy with the Lovers to the Empress. The Chariot to the Emperor. Wayne and Garth show up. We're not worthy. You, the one on your mind you're seeing as a divine counterpart. You literally, this is like the best reading. The King and Queen of Swords. That's a divine couple. And then you want to go all the way to the top shelf. You got the Emperor to the Empress. Thomas Andrews shows up with his notebooks. You have been writing in notebooks, okay? And it's, even as a guy, guys will do it too. If we got a girl we crush on, we're like, I like it. You know, guys do it too. Don't let them play Johnny Bravo and even be like, oh, we don't do that. The Chariot shows there's a distance that's closing in, that you guys came into each other's life and it was being driven and divinely guided by God. Because this shows the Titanic at one of its happiest days on April 11th, where it's leaving the coast of Ireland, leaving out of, it's called Cobh now. It was called Queenstown, Ireland back in the day. But the tugboats are driving it. The pilot's in charge. Captain Smith ain't driving it at this moment. So, like, this is a little bit of being guided down the path that you were brought into each other's lives. Especially if there's an age difference or that height difference we talked about earlier where you got to have, like, heels on just to get up there or something. Or you guys, or the reverse of that, where, like, you guys are, like, the same height, right? Or really close to it, right? And you're kind of worried, like, oh, he might not dig that because I'm not the short, little, cute, little, yeah. I don't see an issue with that. Same with the age. Same with the difference in, like, maturities or religions and that. You guys actually, this is a judgment-free energy that you guys embrace each other's quirks, okay? And Temperance is here. Sagittarius is like, don't you dare forget about me. Strong Sagittarius energy. Sag and Cancer are here, along with more Cancer and Scorpio. You them could be born on the 4th, the 3rd, I'm also seeing the 7th and the 27th comes out along with the 5th and the 21st. And we've also got the 29th along with the 30th that shows up too. And the 2nd. Okay. All right. So let's go forward onto this, because on that Four of Swords, it's showing that you like, they're good dreams. They're positive dreams about it. And after what you've been through in the past, you, as a light worker with this major arcana, you're brought into other people's lives to trigger their awakenings. That's why everybody always keeps asking about them. What's in it for them? What's going on with them? But then this one's being drawn in like a magnet, like the tugboat towing the Titanic. And because this is the first one that, like, maybe they've walked in and like they're the one like, how you doing, Gemini? What's up? And you're like, don't. Like, you get on defense real quick, and then all of a sudden you're like, wait, you're being cool. Okay. It's enough to pique the interest, okay? 7 of Cups, Page of Wands on the 8 of Pentacles, and the 10 of Cups. This is the direction you want to go. This is the one that when a light worker meets up, that you guys actually get to actually ask and heal each other. You know what I mean? Okay. The 10 of Cups here shows maybe you or them have recently been on a cruise, even like the Alaskan cruise, or the ones down in like a carnival cruise down in the warm weather and the warm climates. But or there's one in the plans. There actually is a lot of cruise activity I'm seeing on here. And you get that point that, like, this is the one that when everybody else in the past has gotten you to a point of wanting to burst into flames and just, you know, just completely erupt Mount St. Helens style, nobody's there for you. This one's there for you with the 8 of Pentacles. You guys could actually work together, or you share that little hobby or the interest. But it's those little bit of words that really make your day sometimes. Because this here showing up, this is William Murdoch, first officer. This is the one that said, stop the boat, turn the boat. There's an iceberg in front of us, you know, hard to starboard, full speed astern. And he's been at that energy where he made a quick snap decision, much like what he had to do in the past. If somebody was letting you through things, like I'm seeing in the past, you dealt with something like, you see the heat of this iron worker and everything that you've had to go through, that like sculpting the fine lines of Titanic's bow and Titanic's stern, those intricate parts you've had to work on your own. Like, this is like the results of fights in the past where cops got called and things just went out of hand so much. There's nothing like that coming off of this energy now. So if it is this past person, they got their act together. I'm proud of them. If it's a new person, whoa, don't let this one slip past you. All right, because they've got all their stuff in order. Strong Scorpio energy. You've also got Sagittarius, Virgo is here. Definitely Cancer showing up with this Chariot hanging out, okay? Maybe it's something like that where like you miss like just cruising in the car or talking about stuff or cruising in the car playing music and just whatever comes out type of a thing, all right? So let's keep going on their side because you got a lot of divine power couple. You got the King to the Queen of Swords on the Emperor to the Empress. That's amazing. Wow. Okay, let's keep rolling on this. Give me everything you got on their side. What's up with the Hangman? 9 of Wands, 6 of Cups. Now I want some clarifiers. What's up with this person? The World card to the 9 of Wands on the 5 of Swords. So you guys have done this at least in a past lifetime. If you haven't met up in this lifetime yet, this is the one. They see you as everything. You are a rock star to them. All right? The World card comes in. This one here right there could be any sign at all. But on that 9 of Wands, they've been through a lot of heat too. Sagittarius energy, right? That's the point there where it's coming out that what they've been through here and then multiplying all those sorrows of the past, that's led them to a point that same energy. 9 of Wands, confirming the 9 of Wands. When I get repeating cards like this, that's my guys and God looking at me being like, you're on point, Archer. Keep rolling. Go with it. Go with it. All right? Repeating 9s show up too. Angel number 999. Dude, check that one out. That's total up abundance. That's basically the World card as an angel number. All right? They see you as everything. And you know how to pick them, Gemini. You got the one showing up in this one that's got all their stuff together. This person has dealt with the runners, the liars in the past, and just like everything very similar to what you dealt with. Maybe that's why you guys showed up and came together. Well, hold on, get it right, Archer. Did you see that? Gemini, the 2 of Swords. I stopped when I noticed I was holding the deck wrong. 2 of Swords, the 2 of Swords. I told you guys have been through the same thing, and you've actually got them on the same level. That Fool card is, it's like right here. The Ace of Wands. Are you kidding me? To the Queen of Wands, to the Hierophant, to the Knight of Wands. Oh my word, do they like you? Wow. And there's some good passion beneath here with this Queen of Wands, the Ace of Wands. There's a little bit of the third time the charm coming out on this one a little bit. So maybe this is somebody that you've dealt with or you've talked to or about, or they've come through something. And this time there's an Ace of Wands that's showing up for you. Because I'll tell you what, that Ace of Wands never washed up on shore. The Titanic sank 1,000 miles off the coast of Newfoundland. So a wand that big ain't gonna just wash itself up on shore. All right. And to this Hierophant to that, they see that passion to ignite this and get going, that this one can go the distance. This is Violet Jessup getting on the Britannic. She was on all 3 of the Olympic class ships, and she survived all 3 of them. 2 out of the 3 of them things didn't make it, you know, right? Those ships didn't have the best of luck in the world. But the Hierophant shows this is something, a newer connection in this one here. And this is the one that, like, maybe you've even mentioned a few of your little secrets or your little plans or schemes too, because if it's somebody you work with or that friend, and you're thinking about taking them out of a friend zone, seeing where it could go, well, Ace of Wands, it's going to totally go exactly where you want it to, okay? That there is a higher level of commitment. They might be a little more tuned in too, where they've got a little different esoteric way of looking at things, all right? And I heard the Muppets. I heard the Rainbow Connection. That came, we had the Muppet Babies show up earlier too with the Swedish Chef. Somebody really likes like Jim Henson's work, like the Muppets or even Fraggle Rock or something like that, because I just heard that song. Someday they'll find it, the Rainbow Connection. Maybe you or them are seeing rainbows or double rainbows, because there's the song showing up. I don't think I've ever seen Kermit play a violin, but he plays a banjo. But this one here showing up is that last song, the swan song, and knowing the direction, knowing where you want to go when the energy comes back up to the surface, okay? This is the ability to prepare, to prep, and to be ready for something with the 2 of Swords squared. Literally, we have both sides of these things showing up in the same level, okay? And especially if you've seen either one, a rainbow, which shows you that divine guidance, but even more so taken to the next level, if you've seen a double rainbow. That's a very auspicious sign, okay? All right, so let's keep going forward on this one. Give me a little bit more of a clarifier here. What's up with this? How do we get these two talking? Because the Ace of Wands shows they want you, Gemini. Just thought I'd fill you in on that one. 6 of Cups, that's another repeating card. 4 of Cups on the Ace of Cups to the Knight of Pentacles. Like every card's repeating, you guys are totally syncing up. Knight of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, 6 of Cups. You guys are both awoke to the same connection on this journey. But with that 4 of Cups, that shows the whole thing here. It's like they're hoping for the best, but preparing for the worst. Like they've been through a lot with the people they've dealt with in the past. Basically, here's your tell-all. Is this most of the stuff you've gone through? They've gone through very similar energy that's led you guys to this point that you guys don't want to have to deal with it. 4 of Cups. This here is like being prepared for what they've gone through and being fearful it might happen again. And then clearing that energy out. Ace of Cups to the Ace of Wands. Check that out. This is like a real direction on this. It's like I'm seeing like a squirrel. Like, you know how before the weather gets bad, a squirrel has to they start going really crazy. Maybe you've even noticed that lately. They jump from tree to tree. They run, blah, blah, blah. They're actually very smart. And they're gathering like nuts and stuff to survive. Like maybe you're a prepper or they're a prepper or you've got those plans in place, you know, just to be prepared for all eventualities. Hope for the best, but plan for the worst on this one. Like an overpromise, underdeliver versus an underpromise, overdeliver energy. All right. So coming forward onto it with you guys both syncing up, it's going to take a minute to come together, but you guys are already in each other's energies here because everything that they've been through in the past have led them to do for the good. Ace of Cups to the Ace of Wands. They want to make an offer or they're planning something for you. Do you want to find out what? We got to find out what. That Ace of Wands, I don't know what's going to tie into that one there, but the Ace of Cups, I almost pulled the same type of an energy off of this. Cancer and Aries, okay? It's powerful energy in that one where it's like they're going to say the right things, do the right things, or something to that one. And on that Hierophant too, maybe it's like I'm seeing sunglasses, like a Gemini that likes wearing their sunglasses, or you always got them on your forehead, or you've got a pretty big sunglass collection. Either you go to the big fancy name brand stores, or even if you just stop at a gas station, you'll stand there at the drugstore, just spin that tower, or you buy a pair every time. All right, but you dig it. Justice card. It's your little something. Hey Sarah, thanks for coming. So yeah, give me a little more on that here, because with Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands, how can we just let that go, right, Gemini? Let's find out. 9 of Swords, Judgment card on Temperance to the Queen of Cups. Strong Cancer and Sagittarius energy on this one. Could be dealing with either Cancer or Sag. Somebody born on the 20th or the 3rd. The Empress shows me the 3rd. The 11th also comes out now too, along with the 9th and the 20th. A lot of repeating 9s on this. But look at this. This is the silence driving them crazy, okay? This thing here is, it's up all night. Fun fact, Caitlin was on the Titanic. She must have been in the band. Okay, that's cool. Look at this. Nine of Swords. That's up all night, playing, staring in the ceiling on repeat, looking for the answers, the mirrors, the champagne, the sparks, all of it. But this is the best depiction of the Nine of Swords. They need to end the silence because you're kind of getting them a little. They're acting like a squirrel before a storm. Okay, straight up. The one that's acting a little sillier around you or gets a little nervous and innocent. Yeah. Ace of Cups to the Ace of Wands on this. The silence is actually driving a little bit batty on this because the Nine of Swords here depicts, this is how most of the passengers knew something was wrong with the Titanic, with honorable mentions to the firemen that were up in the front right side and the bow. They pretty much figured it out right out of the gate. But this here, it wasn't the iceberg crash. The ship was too big. They didn't feel the iceberg hit it, especially if you were near the back. It was when the engines stopped and the vibrations stopped, all of that steel moving and the engines pumping and everything. That was the end of that. The silence was when they woke up and was like, wait a second, we're in the middle of the Atlantic. Why have we stopped? That never means anything good. They need to end the silence on this with judgment. They might be afraid that you're not open to it, or that if it is a past person that they went too far and you may not forgive them, which that's like one of the hardest words apparently in the English language to learn from my observations in this lifetime. However, there's a Queen of Cups energy here. So you, Gemini, have the ability to do this. And so do they. There's a deep connection where you guys just get each other. And I just heard something about your eyes drives them completely wild. All right. Cancers have that ability to read through the eyes, through the soul, and get that deeper connection where it's just something about your eyes, like tell Gemini, fantastic. Or you've got like the dual eye setup where one's a different color. I forget what that's called. Or you wear contacts, which like kind of make your eyes look even prettier to them, or they glow a little bit. I give credit for that because I can't do contacts. I will sit and very creepishly, even though there's no bad stuff behind it, watch somebody put contacts in there if you're a Gemini that wears contacts, because I can't do it. If I don't have my glasses on, I'm blind as a bat anyways. But I've also tried the contacts. I can't do it. And then stabbing stuff in my eyes. I will watch somebody put contacts in and be like, you amaze me. Wow. To be able to take something there and just stab your eyeball with it, and there we go. That's impressive. It's little things like that. This is the one that knows all these little things you do, those little quirks that like they like about you. You the way you like gnaw on your pen while you're thinking about something, okay? Or the way you put your contacts in, or the way that you, just all those little intricate things about you they admire. And they remember it too, right? Like your favorite food or your favorite candy bar, that type of a thing. All right. So let's go forward because this is someone that really gets you on this one here. You guys have just been both left out in the dark so long on that Nine of Swords that to the Judgment card. This random fact, Caitlin built the Titanic. I just saw that. Judgment card shows that you guys have both been out in the dark, but you're coming back together. This shows Fifth Officer Lowell, that scene in the movie where he goes back to search after the wreckage to see if anybody survived it. Now, in the movie, he found Rose. In real life, he actually did go back. He found one of the only Chinese men that were on board the Titanic that survived, just like Rose did, on top of a door, and he brought them back. Okay? So it really did happen in real life. James Cameron just substituted Rose for the Chinaman. Maybe I'm talking to a Gemini that really wants some Chinese food right now, possibly. Okay? Or you got a fortune cookie you've saved. Did you just get a fortune cookie, or you will get a fortune cookie in the near future, that you're going to pop it open and be like, it literally basically says, yes, Gemini, they are your person, period. Something like, whatever the message is on the fortune cookie really resonates to you, doesn't it? Or it will. Okay? So let's go forward and see what the outcome is for this thing right here, because you guys are at that point where you're both staying quiet, but you both want to talk. You're just a little nervous about it. Okay, let's go forward. Dude, I'm pulling a strong new energy off of this. So if it's a past person, don't doubt them. They actually did the work. They're not gonna mess up on this one, because it's somebody that's like, and now for something completely different. All right. Justice. Eight of Wands. Told you they want to talk. Two of Pentacles. Page of Swords. Seven Pentacles on the Two of Cups. Two of Swords. Two of Pentacles. Two of Cups. The Two of Wands is the only card missing. Now I'm just snooping. Oh, that's what you did to make me do it. I made a choice. I made a choice to snoop into the deck. The next cards, if I'd kept going, are the Strength card to the Four of Wands. Showing back up just like it's hidden in there. The deep twin flame connection on this, where you guys meet each other's passions, and the card of Union shows up. Where that strength to go forward, I'm seeing a little like a bear, a little stuffed bear. Maybe you got one, or they got one. And then that movie. It's a Jim Carrey movie. Morgan Freeman, Bruce Almighty. Oh, maybe you like Jim Carrey movies, or you've recently, or like Bruce Almighty resonates. Because I just saw poor Jim Carrey. I saw the scene with the file cabinet. That was why I had to think for a second. 'Cause I'm like, I just saw Jim Carrey get like soccer punched with a file cabinet. What? It's Bruce Almighty comes in. King of Wands. Did you guys actually overcome this energy of all the Two of Pentacles? I don't know. Should I? Shouldn't I? What do I want to do? I'm not sure. And you move forward because, like an airport on Christmas Eve showing up, the Eight of Wands, it's coming out of that storm to go forward. This picture, this is almost as if you could picture this lifeboat number 8 approaching the Carpathia after the Titanic. Like, this was taken from like the boat deck of Carpathia, looking down on the lifeboat as it approached the ship to get saved, to get rescued up. All right. And that Two of Pentacles is making that choice to go forward. Bruce Ismay's in the lifeboat. He did what the officer told him to. And you leave out of that scapegoat energy and get to go forward into it. Okay. And then in the movie, Ocean's 11 just showed up. Okay, I'm talking to a Gemini that really likes movie night or something. Ocean's 11 is a good movie. I like that movie. But it also shows the plans that you're working on with the Page of Swords to the Seven of Pentacles that you guys plan out, or you just learn a lot from your movies. These here connect together so that you can overcome being like you were the one, they were the one too, that you guys were both always the scapegoat where everybody just gave it away and didn't worry about you. Because Chief Officer Wilde is the officer that told Bruce Ismay to get into a boat. He didn't do like all the movies depict. He didn't cower and tuck into the boat. He didn't dress as a girl and get into the boat. He did it because the officers told him to, because all the rest of the people were already running to the back of the boat. And Chief Officer Wilde here was like, we've got one right here. But they all left. So he looked at him and another guy from New York and said, you guys are still standing here. You might as well get in the lifeboat. We don't need to lose anybody else. You're at that point where you guys have already been through your hurts and it's time to come together. You don't need any more hurts. This is like the promoter to your talent, the chef to your baker, and the Two of Cups, clarifying the Two of Cups in the end, in the outcome, is that point that we've come full circle on the reading of this one here too. This is the one that's your cheerleader, that supports you, and that you can tell the pressures of everything you've been to in the evening, the divine energy that keeps you guys came together at this point to make it through everything you've been through so that you can find your forever that goes the distance and lets this thing work in like a flow down a new path where you trust each other, where you guys can actually get some excitement from each other. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands, and come together in here in an excitement where you just get each other. The Two of Cups. It's literally meant to be together. And this one here, I totally see. This is like the awesome end where like you guys like get your little drinks, you're having a little champagne or a little wine or whatever, and you toast or cheers. But look how she's like laying on his chest. That's like that. So that maybe that's where the height thing works out. That it's like, okay, we're eye to eye, but we can do this or something. All right. Two of Cups squared is that we've come full circle on it, and you guys wind up going down that path where you get your forever. It's literally two hurt people coming together in divine timing so that you guys stick together to make it work. Amazing energy. Whoa. You got some strong cardinal energy too. Libra is here, Cancer's here, and Aries is here, definitely. Capricorn's hanging out on these pentacles as well too. You've also got Taurus and Virgo. Sagittarius is here big time along with Gemini. Two Geminis possibly, another Libra. You've also got Scorpio. You've got Taurus energy too. Leo as well hanging out here, but then the World card covers me on all of it, especially with the Pisces energy. So you could be dealing with either an Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, or Pisces. Because it's literally all of it coming in. Or we've got somebody checking out all their charts, all their placements, or they're at the point where they're just like, I'm here for love. I don't care what sign it is. Bring them in. But it's that one you've been thinking about. And like that tugboat towing Titanic, there ain't no stopping them. They can dig their heels in as much as they want. They're being divinely guided to your door. Nice. Gemini, claim this one. Thank you so much for being here on this. This is amazing. You're the one doing the heavy manifestations because you made that choice. It's amazing. Claim it down in the comments and also leave a comment. Let me know how your weekend went and what you got going on and planned. We treat it kind of like Facebook down there where you can chat, you can interact. Depending on where you're at, you can say we treat it like Instagram, Facebook, or even MySpace. It's all cool. Yeah. Remember, this will resonate to any and all placements of Gemini within your chart, especially with the World card showing up. Okay, they really, really like you, Gemini. Okay, just telling. I'm tattling. I'm telling. It's like Gemini and their person sitting in a tree. K-I-S-S-I-N-G. Shows up. But yeah, a lot of little young innocent stuff on this too. I like it. All right. But yeah, This will resonate to any and all placements in your chart of Gemini, because we're not just our sun, moon, rising, and Venus, but all the parts of all our charts. Even the parts that don't have anything going on in it, with things like Minerva in your sign and that, there's something in every part and every energy that amplifies and progresses this forward. Okay? It's like all the movies y'all want to watch on this one here. Or I just saw Dead Boy Detectives on Netflix too. Is there a Gemini that likes those kind of things there? I might check that one out, Dead Boy Detectives. That's supposed to be a good show. But anyways, I just saw like a Gemini checking it out. Anyhow, so do your detective work, Gemini. You are awesome about that. All right. And if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can email me at archerastrology@gmail.com. I know it takes me a minute to get to the comments and to get to all the other, the emails and stuff, but I do read, see, like, and love all the comments, and I appreciate you for leaving them and making them being a part of them. And I do reply to them. Knight of Pentacles. Takes me a minute, but try to test it and true my arrow gets to you. Okay. And yeah. So until next time, don't forget to enter the contest. Check out the community posts for all the public appearances coming up in the future, and make it the best one yet. Okay. Thank you very much, Gemini, for taking time out of your day, your life, your love, your choices, your lovers, and your energy to be here with me. I love and appreciate you for it. Okay. So you two go right off into the sunset together. And God, thank you very much for the messages we received for Gemini today. As always, we are truly grateful for you and appreciate you. All right, Gemini. Till next time, I'll see you then. Good luck with the May contest, and love you guys. All right. Namaste. Peace and love. Archer out. Yeah, chariot.